Okay, so today we're here with Tim. And for anyone out there who has been interested in whether the sales network, one, is real, and secondly, what the user experience has been, what I've got here is Tim, who is over in the States and is someone who's actually been on the platform, had some experiences, and we're going to run through. So Tim, over to you. Give us a bit of a rundown about yourself, what you do, and let's go from there.
Okay. It was about a year ago from to date. I came across a marketing platform I invested in, really dove deep into it. But in that platform, it didn't introduce anything about like sales, and I had no idea about sales. So I thought it was just going to be easy to get customers. And really, I'm pretty well at marketing and ads and getting the right people in front of everybody, but just lacked in that sales department. So I struggled, just not good in sales, and that's basically the gist of where I am, is just developing that sales skill. And I think after that, my agency is going to take off.
So, good.
Yeah.
So give me a bit more rundown on that. So with the agency at the moment, is it just yourself? Have you got more people, or do you outsource a lot of things, or are you doing everything at the moment?
Everything at the moment, yes, by myself. I have in the last couple months just partnered with somebody.
Okay.
It helps with accountability. Like we split task. I think that was key, because right now we're taking massive action. We're putting accountability on each other and meeting up 2-3 times a week, what we've accomplished and where we're going, and goal setting and stuff. So that it really has helped.
Good. Well, that's good to hear. So with the platform itself, give me an idea. How did you find the structure to the actual platform?
The structure is, if someone's walking into it and doesn't know anything about sales, or just does whatever, it's very structured very well for anybody. Just the way, like, you're beginning your sales foundation, super important. And then it steps down to, certain questions like, phone habits and questions of the library. Like for me, like I've kind of skipped around because I know certain things, but like the questions of the library, it's like strategic questions asking for your prospects is super important, which then I can't handle objections very well because I kind of like, so right after that is objection handling, which is like very key to me again. And there's a lot of golden nuggets in there for me. I picked up. I really enjoyed that. So the structure of it's very well. I haven't seen any other structured sales program like that. You put like the head, the subject, and your videos are just on key. Short, sweet, and simple. Because I'm like distracted a lot of times, so
I think everyone is now, especially when you're wearing all the hats.
Yeah, so I like the overall structure of it. You make it simple, easy to learn. There's a lot of where you can take notes in it. Yeah. So I'm very note taking. I have to take notes, and I can fall back to like, oh, that's why I took that. No, that makes sense. So
nice. Quick question I would have with this, actually. So say at the moment where you're a single entity, so this is quite good for single users, but also if there's a team of people and everyone, like you say, wants to jump in and out of different areas, if you had a team of, say, 4 or 5 people as you grew, do you see how that would benefit bringing other people in who've got different strengths that could really help them? Or do you think it's only really good for single users?
I guess it depends on where you are in your business. If it's just you, then of course single use. But if going into a team, and you can see a lot of traits that in other individuals that are like similar to you when you were learning, yes, that would help. You can like point them to certain sections, like you can see what they're failing in, asking the right questions, or objection handling. Say, hey, you need to watch this video, take notes, and let's role play.
Nice.
I can see that being, very key to a business.
Good. What would you say so far from what you've been on? So you're going to be on there for a lot more as time as anyway. So far, what would you say your main takeaways that you've had? I mean, you mentioned there objection handling? Is that one of the main areas you're finding a benefit, or is there other areas that you took a big takeaway from?
Yeah, mindset. I think everybody can work on mindset. It's just there's a lot out there in the world, but if you can have that great mindset focused on what it takes,
Yeah.
Yeah. So going into it with a great mindset, you can really, level up on objection handling, closing, whatever it is. You're just going in with the right mindset. For me, it's asking the right questions.
Yeah.
That I can have that ammunition to, and then when objection comes, I can just reiterate what they said in those questions, and then learning how to do a smooth close without having to like twist their arms and stuff. Yeah.
Good. Well, listen, I know that you're busy, so the last thing, I mean, what would you say, anyone who's watching this now, who's sat on the fence, they want to learn, they want some more help, they want some guidance, what would you say the main thing would be here that you would say to them if they're sat on the fence at the moment?
I would tell them, like any kind of investment is scary because they're putting money into something they don't know.
Yeah.
But, from my experience alone, it's, there's a lot of value in here. Super golden nuggets. It's just where you are in your sales program. If you're just starting, or if you're advanced, there's a lot of information here you can take away from. I think I'm just starting. So for me, there's a lot of good points. So if you're on the fence, just invest in yourself. That's going to come back.
The best investment, I think, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Great stuff. Well, listen, I know that you're obviously busy over your side. Thank you so much for taking the time today. Anyone who's been watching this, we're talking about mindset. Actually, there's a free download which is coming out next week, which is specific about mindset and how to really get that laser beam focus. We'll make sure you get back. It's a free download. And anyone else watching this, make sure you get in touch with any questions. Thanks so much for this, Tim.
Thanks, Dave.